guys, it's Dana and I thrift vintage and modern clothing that I sell online and in person. And today, I hear Sven over there, I'm going to share my sales from this past weekend, which was May 18th and 19th, and a couple of sales this Monday morning. On eBay, I sold 11 items for a gross total of $439. On Poshmark, I sold 8 items for $280, and so that's altogether 19 items for a gross total of $719. So that was 18 listed and 19 sold for this past weekend, and that gives me a $38 average sale price. So I'm going to go ahead and start with eBay this time, and I have a feeling that this might be a bit of a long one, so I'm going to try and see if I can be a little bit faster about going through this. And I don't know how fast I can go because I'm somewhat of a turtle. So anyways, start with these pair of jeans. These are diesel white jeans. They're pretty much kind of I guess they're a slim or skinny. Let me go ahead and read you the title for this one. Oops. Diesel jeans, women, 27 by 29 white, YBO, skinny, low-rise, streetwear, stretch, coastal is the title, and these sold for $28.50. It took about 2 months to sell. Yeah, so this is a pretty fast sale actually, or it is a fast sale. $28.50 gives me maybe about a $20 profit, which is great for me. I am looking, my ideal profit probably is $25 and over, but I have been pretty lenient about my metrics lately and kind of opening it up to being $20-25 profit. And this is eBay, so I'm going to use this. And if it sells fast, then I'm willing to go down to like a $15 profit, really. If it is a fast sale, and also trying to think about what I can pick up that's pretty plentiful, that's easy to find. And I think that's an important sort of element in my business. So, diesel jeans, I found these over at the Goodwill bins, and bins charges $1.99 per pound. So this probably weighs a little over a pound, so maybe about $2.25 or so. And I'm going to put this over here. Okay. So the next item to ship out is a pair of shorts, and the brand is called Grayson. This is a really great brand. I was fortunate enough to find a bunch of these Grayson shorts, and this is also new with tags. It has a wolf kind of logo, which is pretty cool. And I think Grayson, I think they specialize in menswear, but maybe in particular golf clothing. And right now it's really the season for golf wear, so I am definitely on the hunt for golf wear, anything golf related. I try to stay with brands that might bring me more of like a $20 profit or so, but if it's golf, it usually it sells pretty fast. And so I'm okay with, a lower profit margin as long as it moves fast. And if it's easy to photograph and list. So So, and I mentioned before that, you know, I list 6 items a day. I'm not a very fast lister. I'm pretty slow at it. But, you know, I've noticed that I am getting a little bit better. And I've been a reseller for, 2.5 years now. So, actually, getting close to 3 years, because I think it's end of July, August will be 3 years, I believe. So, oh, let me give you, so the Grayson shorts I picked up over at my local Goodwill store, and I paid probably about I think I paid $7 for them, so $6.99. And let's see, title is Grayson Shorts Men's Small White Gotham Workout Activewear Gym Golf Comfort Casual, and it sold for $33. And it took probably about 3 days after listing to sell. So that was a very fast sale. $33, you know, it exceeds my desired profit margin. So I'm getting over $25 profit for that item. So that was a really great sale for me. And, you know, perhaps I could have held out longer for maybe a higher sale, but I do like to sell my items quickly, and I thought $33 was you know, a really good amount for, you know, a pair of white shorts. I think they're size small too, so, you know, there's a couple things that I considered. Maybe if it was a more popular size, I would have held out a little bit longer. Maybe if it was, you know, a color like blue, I might hold out longer as well. So yeah, so I kind of take all those kinds of things into consideration when I counter or accept an offer. All right, next item is an Eileen Fisher sequins tank top. Has kind of like, it has an asymmetrical hem on the bottom. It is of sheer fabric, so it's pretty lightweight, even though it is all over sequins. Really pretty, and I've had this one for a really long time. It's probably one of my oldest items. It, let's see, Eileen Fisher top, women's small black, 100% silk, sequined asymmetrical hem party is the title. And if you kind of notice, I do pretty much try to put as many keywords that might relate to this item as possible, and you know, that way I can hopefully get more eyes on the item, and you know, by people putting in certain words in the search. So it sold for $12, and it took it took about 6 months to sell. Wait, is that right? I feel like it took longer, but maybe not. So 6 months is not super long. I mean, it's long for me, but I was thinking that it was you know, in my inventory for a year. So anyways, $12 is not a great sale, but again, you know, I'm happy to move my items. I think it's a size, what, extra small or small. Perhaps I might have listed it pretty high when I first listed it, so that might be one reason why it could have not sold. The size could have been another reason. And I might have listed it a tad late for the holiday season, because I really do think this was a nice holiday top. You know, those kinds of things. But anyways, I'm just happy that it moved. This one I picked up at the Goodwill bins. It's very lightweight. It's under a pound, so you know, maybe it cost about $1.50. So happy that that's moving along. Okay, so here is a pair of shoes that I had already sold. I think I featured it in a sold to ship video, and the first customer returned them because of fit. So I was able to receive these shoes and went ahead and sell similar, and they sold again. So, and it sold pretty quickly. So to me, that tells me that this brand is a pretty desirable brand. And I can never remember the name. It's Seedwalk, which is CYDWOQ. Seedwalk Cliff Dweller Shoes, Men, 42/US 8.5. Black leather, medicine, modern, unique is the title. So these sold for $64.50. It took about, basically it took a day after listing to sell. So this is a really great sale for me. I think these shoes are amazing. Let's see, I'm looking for, oh. So let me see if I might be able to just wrap these up real quick. This is the way I wrapped it the first time I shipped it, and they seem to do, you know, really well. So I'm going to do the same. I really don't pick up a lot of shoes very often. It's not something that, you know, I want to sort of specialize in. Shoes tend to take up more space, for one thing, and also cleaning can be a bit of a chore, you know, because each shoe needs to be cleaned individually, whereas like with clothes you can throw a giant load in, you know, and wash many at one time. So it's like the quickest and easiest thing to. Okay, let me just see which way. How did I do? I think it goes this way. This is the bottom. I think the first time I did this off camera because I was going to search for another piece for it, but I decided to go ahead and just wrap it this way. So it's basically a piece of cardboard, some bubble wrap, and a whole bunch of this packing paper to kind of stuff it so that it holds its shape. And then from here, I'm going to go ahead and just put it right into a poly mailer bag. And this poly mailer is 18 by 15. So, and it's going to go out Ground Advantage, which pretty much is what I send out everything on eBay now, is Ground Advantage, which is really great. Let's see. Okay, so that's that. And then I think I'm going to do a little bit smaller. So now if this pair of shoes was purchased on Poshmark, I would be using a USPS box because if it's, as long as it's priority mail, it's all the same cost, and Poshmark has a special deal with USPS. So the shipping is super easy. Okay, so then that's this one. Okay, so now we have another Eileen Fisher item. This is a really nice utility jacket in this army green color. It has kind of almost like a little bit of a ruffle at the collar, which gives it, I don't know, a little bit of softness, not quite so military looking. So I'm going to just clean up a little bit. There we go. So this one I picked up at the Goodwill bins. This is actually very, very lightweight. It's an unlined jacket. Great for transitional weather. And I picked this one up at the Goodwill bins. Very lightweight. Probably weighs maybe close to a pound. Let's see. Okay. So, title is Eileen Fisher Jacket 2X Green Utility Army Cotton Blend Stretch Grunge Casual is the title, and it sold for $44, which is great. Good sale. Let's see. It took about a week and a half to sell after listing. So this is another really awesome sale. What factors made this sell for good money and quickly? And I think the factors are, Eileen Fisher is a really great brand, and the other thing is it is a great plus size 2X, and of course the style. I think the style is great. The fact that it is a lightweight jacket, going into spring and summer, and actually, would be great for fall as well. You can just layer it with a sweater. So, for those reasons, I think that's why it's sold quickly and, for a good profit margin. So, good. Also, the fact that it's in really excellent condition, I think helps a lot. Okay, this needs to go here, and then this is a very pretty vintage dress, and I've had this for a little while. I think, what is it called? It's called a city triangle dress. It's halter. It has sparkles. I don't know if that's catching. Hopefully it is. It's very pretty. And it would be great for, a special occasion. Also, I don't know if it's quite fancy enough for prom, but it could be, actually. So the title for this is Vintage City Triangles Women Small Black Purple Halter Fit Flare Sparkle Shimmer Y2K is the title, and it sold for $28. And this one actually took a while. It took about 2 months to sell. So 2 months, $28. That gives me just about a close to a $20 profit, which is great. This is from the Goodwill bins. It's very lightweight. You know, maybe cost $1. So really good cost of goods. I do go by an average cost of goods, however, and so my average cost of goods is about $2.30 per item. It seems as though Y2K is still going pretty strong, so I do like to pick up Y2K items, and especially at the bins. City Triangles, I don't think is a super popular brand. But I noticed that it can have some pretty cute dresses. I don't know, do you guys like to pick up City Triangles? Let me know, I'd be curious. Curious to find out. Okay, and then we have, oh yes, this one. Oh gosh. You know, I'm not quite sure where I picked this one up from, but I'm gonna say I picked this up at the Goodwill store, and it's a Levi's corduroy jacket with the Sherpa fleece on the inside, and it's, you know, black with gray. I think this is just, you know, a really great jacket. It is modern, it's not vintage. I'm going to go ahead and start buttoning up the buttons. And it looks like I might need to give this a little bit of a, what do you call it, a roll, lint roll. So let's see, let me find, here it is. Levi's trucker jacket, men, medium black corduroy Sherpa fleece lined streetwear is the title, and this jacket sold for $43.50, and it took 1 month to sell. So this is a great sale. Very happy with the sale. I did pay up for this jacket. Let me see. Okay. For this jacket, I probably, let's see, I'm trying to think. It was either $10 or $13, so somewhere around there. But again, you know, I go off of an average cost of goods of $2.30, so but you know, I do like to keep track of if I pay up for it, I'm going to try to make sure that I make some profit off of it and not just pay up and take a loss, you know. That wouldn't be a good thing. So okay. Oh, I forgot. I was going to do a little bit of a, yeah, corduroy tends to pick up a lot of lint, so it's good for me to do this. I didn't get the inside, maybe I should open a little. Oh, you know, the customer to be unhappy with this purchase. It is a really great jacket. So it's a modern jacket, and it is like in really new condition. So love that. I'm a big fan of just like new condition items let's see, hopefully this might be too big. Yeah, shoot, let me think for a minute. I want to make this smaller. I think maybe if I do this. Let's see. Let's see if that will hold it. Otherwise, I'm going to have to just do a little Frankensteining. Oh yeah, that works. Okay, so so I read the title, and yeah, so that's good. Okay. There, this is going to go also ground advantage, and it's going into my bigger poly mailer bag. Well, that sucks, because this poly mailer is very sticky. So I think what I'll do is I'll just go like this. It's not going to be pretty. Unfortunately, I'll do that. Here. Go. Okie doke. And then we have Title IX shorts in this really great color. It's like a teal blue color. Elastic pull-on pair of athletic shorts. They're nice and stretchy, comfortable, lightweight, and I do like to pick up Title IX when I find it. I don't find it very often, and I would think that I would find it more often, but you know, just being in California and sort of the outdoorsy athletic wear tends to do pretty well here in California. The title is Title IX Shorts Women Medium Blue Trail Mix Active Wear Outdoor Hiking Every Day is the title. Sold for $28, and it took about a month to sell after listing. So this is a, what did I say it was? 28? Yeah, this is a great sale for me. Pair of shorts selling for $28. That gives me just about $20 profit. Taking a month. It didn't sit in my inventory system for very long, which is really good because I don't have a lot of space in my inventory system. I work from home, and you know, I'm lucky enough to have this basement space for living and for my business, and it makes sense for me. I like it a lot. We just picked up my youngest daughter from Santa Barbara for the summer, and that was something we did on Saturday. Took all day to drive there, you know, pick her up, all her stuff, and then, you know, drive back. So because of that, I ended up not going to my taiko drumming class because I was behind on all my online store, my business basically. So, you know, I had to stay and do listing and cross listing and delisting and all of that. And I'm gonna take a sip of coffee real quick. So, okay. Let's see. All right. Okay, next item is a Viore, like a little track jacket. And it is a really nice stretchy knit. And this is a style for women. I'm going to go ahead and start folding it. Let's see. I've had this jacket for quite a while, and I was sort of surprised because I thought that, you know, because it was Viore, it would sell really quickly. But it did take a while. And because it took a while, I decided to go ahead and accept an offer that I felt was, you know, on the low side. So when I get those offers, I sit and I kind of just think about it for a while. I'll also go through and I'll run comps again and just see, you know, what others are going for, if the offer is in kind of that realm of souls. And if it is, then, you know, I'll be more inclined to just go ahead and accept it. If it's really outrageous, then I'll go ahead and counter. So that's kind of basically how I handle offers. Okay, this is right. Different, you know, things go into, you know, whether or not I accept an offer, how long I've had the item, if there's a lot of watchers or people who like the item. That kind of tells me, you know, something else. So all those things I take into consideration. Oh, and then, you know, if I'm had a slow day, like not that many sales, that also might make me more inclined to take a lower offer than normal. So, okay. So, I don't think I read you did I read you the title? Okay, I'm going to do it again if I did, sorry. Viore Track Jacket, Women Large, Gray Eclipse Athletic Performance 4-Way Stretch is the title. It sold for $28 and it took it took about 2 months to sell, which is not horrible, but so I ended up getting about close to about $20 profit on that jacket. So that's, you know, that's a great sale for me. That's kind of, you know, what I'm trying to make as far as my profit margin. Alright, so this is the last eBay sale, and it is a Free People cardigan. A long, open cardigan, really great fabric, or knit actually, and it has a waterfall front, kind of really boho, somewhat like kind of grunge style to me, a little bit, because it has kind of a distressed vibe about it. Let's see, how am I going to fold it? It's a little hard to fold, but I'm going to just try to do the best I can. It has some zippers on the sleeves, so it has some really nice details to this cardigan. I guess I'll try this. I just don't want to, like, I want to fold it in a nice way and not just ball it up into a big wad of fabric, you know what I mean? So I don't know, I always try to think about how the customer is going to receive this, and you know, in some ways I feel like if it's presented in a nice way, it just kind of proves the value of the item. So I don't know. I mean, you know, some people don't really package things up, or you know, in a certain way, and it's you know, I think that's great. You know, if you can not have to do the packaging, and you know, and get good reviews and stuff, then you just saved a lot of time. Let's see. And I don't know, I like doing this. It's fun. It's kind of this is my touch point to the customer too. So I kind of like that part of it as well. Yeah, so let me go ahead and give you the title and everything. It's Free People Cardigan Women Small Black Open Long Cotton Boho Cozy Oversized Soft, and it sold for $14, so not a great sale. It took a long time. So it took about 7 months to sell. And I was happy when I received the offer. I think I might have ended the listing and then sold similar. And sometimes when I do that, it sort of brings more eyes to the listing. I think I did. If I didn't, it might have been part of the markdown sale. I can't remember. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm just gonna go here. There. I think what I'll do, just do this a little bit. All right. Okay. All right, so that is eBay. Yay. So I thought I would go through and spend a little bit of time giving some shout outs to people who left me comments on the last sold to shipped. Let me see. Let me bring this forward. And, you know, for anyone who rather not sit through this part, you can always go ahead and skip through it and go on to the Poshmark sales. And there was quite a few awesome comments, so thanks everyone. I just love hearing from you all. But yes, hi Belle, thank you so much for your comments. It's so sweet. Yes. So Belle is Belle Resells, and I'll leave a link to her channel below. And I was mentioning that you know, I've been thinking about doing a live. I don't know, I'm kind of, lives are not really my thing, but I thought maybe, you know, it might be a good experience to try one. And I mentioned to Belle that, or I mentioned to everyone that the only lives that I've really done is with Belle and also with Technsports. So anyways, I just have a hard time catching a live because I guess I'm one of those people who doesn't really like to plan my times or schedule my time very well. I don't know, maybe that's maybe that's my problem, you know, but so if I catch a live, then I'm good, but if I don't, like, um, since I don't plan it out, I'm hardly ever catching a live. So anyways, Belle, thank you so much for your comments. I really appreciate you. Oh, let's see. Hi, Deedled. And I think, let me just see. I'm sorry, you know, in the comments section, it says that your handle name is one thing, and then if I go into the notifications section, it says it's another. So since I'm only seeing the one that's in the comments, I might not be calling you by your correct name. But anyways, Dido, thank you so much for your comment. Yeah. So sales, yeah, sales have been sales haven't been good since tax day, and you blame this on tax days. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. Sales have been really up and down for me, and I think I mentioned how I'm really trying to fight to keep my sales up, and it's tiring. It's tiring fighting for that, and really trying to keep them up. But my motivation, I think I have a good why, and my why is that I'm trying to make enough money so that my youngest daughter can keep going to the school that she wants to go to. So that's my why, and so for that reason, it really helps motivate me. Also, you guys motivate me a lot, and just hearing from you guys, and even knowing that I'm putting out sold to ships every week, like, I don't want to just slack off and let my sales go down, because then I don't know, I guess I feel like I'm disappointing myself, and I'm disappointing you guys as well. So, whatever kind of motivation I can find, I'm going to use it, you know what I mean? But yeah, Deedle, I know what you're saying, and I really do hope that sales pick up for all of us. And love hearing from you. So thanks so much for your comment. I really appreciate you. Oh, hi Marina, thank you for your comment. Oh, awesome. So AYR jeans sold for you. Beyond Yoga leggings, yes. Paid $5, sold for $50. Oh, awesome. Snaps to you. That's a great sale. And Beyond Yoga leggings, trying to think. Yeah, I don't pick those up very often, so I'm going to be on the lookout for Beyond Yoga if I, and AYR jeans. I don't pick those up either. Wilfred Aritzia pants. Whoa, great. That's awesome. Okay. Yes. Yeah, there is a Bins in South San Francisco, and I have been there. I don't know. I think the one that I go to is closer to me, so I like that for one thing. If I go to South San Francisco, I have to pay toll. I think toll is what, $7 or something, and South San Francisco, I think they only have 2 rotations a day. So for that reason, I tend to like staying, close to home. So, but I hear some people really love it there. So, if anything were to happen to the bins that I go to, I would definitely be heading over there as an alternative. And then also the other alternative for me would be Sacramento bins, and I think they have 3 bins in Sacramento. So that's another fun place to go, but that's an hour and a half drive there, so it'd be like a 3-hour drive every time I go. So it's a commitment. But yes, Marina, thank you so much for sharing your sales. I love hearing about what's selling for you, and I really appreciate you. Oh my gosh, hey Gloria, thank you so much for your comment. This is Gloria from Via Glow, and I will also put her channel below as well. Gloria, I love watching your videos, and you're so incredibly hardworking. I really admire you a lot, and you know, also as far as YouTube is concerned too, you put out some really great content, and you know, at least 2 or 3 times a week. So you know, snaps to you. It's awesome. Yes. So Gloria likes to pick up one pieces and tankinis, or new with tags, 2 pieces with a great brand. Yeah. Yeah, swimwear is really the thing to focus on right now, right? Sells really great. I haven't been finding very many swimwear pieces. I like to pick up sort of, I don't know, I guess the standards. I like Miracle Suit, one pieces, and another one that I like to sell is La Blanca. La Blanca seems to do pretty well. Speedo, and recently I sold TYR. I think that's what it is, TYR. So you know, those do pretty well for me. And men's Chubbies. Men's is kind of, I can't think of a brand that's like amazing. Maybe I have to think about that one a little bit, but yeah. Anyways, Gloria, thank you so much for your comment. I love hearing from you, and you know, thank you for all that you do. I really appreciate you. Hello, Bobby loves to thrift. Thank you for your comment. Oh yeah, yes, I hear you on that. You know, for some people, the crinkling sound is a little bit too loud, and I think it's the combination of my softer voice with the crinkle of the paper, and probably also, I don't know, my microphone, you know, is maybe not the best. But anyways, hopefully you can find other videos of mine that might be a little bit better for sound quality for you. And also maybe check out my ASMR shipping video, because in that way you can just turn down the sound, since I don't do any talking. So anyways, Bobby loves to thrift. Thank you so much for your comment. I really appreciate you. Hello, Frito Potato Pup. I love your name. Thank you. So good to hear from you, and really thank you for watching. I really appreciate you. Hey Tech, thanks so much for your comment. Yes, thank you. Yeah, I had pressure washer last week. Was pretty noisy, and then this week this neighbor behind me has is getting a new roof done. So right now they might be taking a little of a break, but if it does get too loud, I don't know, I'm going to have to go to a plan B. I think that's another reason why I'm trying to streamline this video as much as I can, even though I have quite a bit to ship today. So anyways, yes, Tech, thank you so much for your comment. I always love seeing you in the comments, and I really appreciate all your support. Giera Thrifts, so good to hear from you. So happy to see, when I saw your little picture and your name, I was just really happy. So Giera Thrifts, I think she's been one of my longtime viewers, and you know, it really is fun to see your names and your little pictures pop up. Really appreciate that. And yeah, Mother's Day is a time for being selfish. Oh yes. And Giera Thrifts, you're at Sacramento, and I'm imagining the bins in Sacramento must be pretty fun. I went once. Yeah, once. I really enjoyed it. It's just the commitment to go there and, you know, drive home is a pretty big one. So that's the reason why I don't go more often. But, you know, if something bad happens to my bins out here, then I would definitely head out your way. So, anyways, thank you so much for your comment. I loved hearing from you and hope you're doing well. Hey, one busy mama. So good to hear from you. Yes, another long-time listener, and just so happy to see your name pop up, you know. Okay, yeah. So you're focusing on quality rather than quantity, and so how's that going? Are you liking the shift? And you know, do you feel like your sales have moved along with your shift? Okay, yes, and figs. Okay, yeah. So you're not a huge figs person either. Although I know some people left me some really nice comments and told me like maybe what figs to try. But yes, but yeah, you know, like you mentioned too, sometimes it's good to know what brands or what items to move away from, because then you can focus on the ones that do sell quickly for you and for good profit, right? Yeah. Well, yes. I appreciate you too, my friend. Thank you so much for your awesome comment. So good to hear from you. Hello, Marisol. Thank you for your comment. Oh, yes. So, you notice that there is a slowdown when it's a holiday weekend. Yeah, and I think perhaps perhaps that's what happened that last weekend, Mother's Day weekend, because my average sale price was like $26, which is pretty low for me. So that's kind of like not the usual sort of thing that happens. Um, so that kind of makes sense. You know, people, you know, just like in summertime, people are on vacation, they're out and about, you know, rather than doing, you know, online shopping. So, anyways, Marisol, thank you for your comment. Thank you for watching and leaving me this comment. I really appreciate you. Hi, Deborah. Thank you for your comment. Ooh. Okay, so your highest sale was a pair of men's whites rugged boots. They're handmade in Spokane, Washington. Bought them for about $20 and sold them for $300. Wow, snaps to you. That's a great sale. Awesome. And thank you. I hadn't heard about whites as far as a brand, so I'm gonna need to look that one up and put it on my BOLO list. Hope you're doing well, Deborah, and thanks for leaving the comment. Love to hear what's selling for you. Oh, okay, so this is the one, the name, your handle here says A Ramos, but I think in the notifications your name is Anna, maybe? I'm sorry, you know, because I only see your other handle here. But yeah, thank you for your comment. The key to selling figs, oh, here it is. The key to selling figs is finding the exact name of the piece. Without it, it's likely not to move very well. Yes. Thank you so much. That's great information. And I think others also joined into your comment, which is awesome. I love going through the comments, and you know, other YouTubers that I watch too. I like to go through the comment. I like to leave comments as much as I can, and also read through them as well. So I don't know. You just learn a lot, you know. Okay, yeah. So Pat Nat said that she agrees with this, and the Yola style in figs doesn't sell very well for her. So Pat, you think the best are the joggers, which is good information. Oh yeah. And I had heard somewhere that maybe the cargo style scrubs are pretty good too. So, maybe I won't totally throw out figs out the window, and maybe I can try, something like the jogger style or the cargos and see how they do. But yes. A. Ramos and Pat, thank you so much for your comments. I really appreciate you both. Okay, and everyone, thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, leaving comments. I really appreciate all your support. So I'm going to move on to Poshmark. So, hello. Hi.
You filming?
Yeah, you want to come through?
Oh, I just gonna give you an update. Tulip Flooring, he's gonna come by pretty soon.
Oh, they are?
To check stuff out, and he said that he's gonna bring some samples of the luxury
Ooh.
vinyl.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have some flooring people come to give an estimate for a new floor down here in the basement and then reflooring upstairs. Okay, so first, okay, here it is. First Poshmark sale to ship out is a pair of Prana shorts. And this is Prana shorts, men, 38 by 12 tan stretch Zion 2 outdoor hiking UPF 50 moisture wick is the title. These sold for $25, and let's see, it took about 1 week after listing. So this is a very fast sale. It's actually like an almost great sale for me. So $25 for a pair of shorts. I'm happy with this sale. And I actually picked up 2 of the same shorts, same size, same style, I think at the Goodwill store. And let's see, Goodwill store. So I think, what did I say? Shorts are $6.99, so $7. And I really like the fact that I found 2 of identical shorts, because then it becomes just a super easy listing. I can just basically put quantity of 2, and then I have that extra listing ready to go. And it's already in my inventory. It already has an inventory number or SKU number on it. So super easy for me. I like it when there's multiples of items. So it's good, and shorts are moving because of the season. Oh yeah. All right, this is a nice sale. I found a bunch of really nice men's jackets at the bins a few weeks ago. Excuse me. So this is a Buck Mason lightweight jacket. It has a suede collar and cuffs. It's unlined. Really nice. Just checking. Yeah, okay. Really nice jacket. I really like selling Buck Mason. I think it's a great brand. And I found, I don't know, maybe like 5, I can't remember how many, 5 or 6 jackets, coats and jackets in one bin. And they were all like brands that sell on Huckberry, which is a really nice online website. I'm just going to I think I'm gonna make this smaller. Yeah, make it smaller. Better. Oh, you know what? I used the wrong sticker again. Oh well. So yeah, so I have a flooring guy coming pretty soon. I need to package this up, take this down to the post office, and then I also need to, I did my photographing this morning, so I just need to list, and then I will be good. Tomorrow's Tuesday. Tuesday is the day that I go to the Goodwill store because that's senior discount day, and they give 20% off, which I think is a pretty great discount. It used to only be 15%, but then I don't know. They changed the day, and then they changed it to 20%. So, you know, that's good for me. Okay, so now, wait, I didn't give you the title for the Buck Mason. Buck Mason jacket, men, large, tan, waxed herringbone flight, lightweight outdoor is the title, and it sold for $99, and it took about 2 weeks to sell. So that one was a really great sale. Love finding Buck Mason. Won't pass that up pretty much ever. So, unless it's in really bad condition, you know, then I would pass it up. All right, let's see. Oh, so next is a vintage Banana Republic jacket, and it's kind of like a safari jacket. This one I actually picked up at the flea market, my local flea market, for $1. So I am happy about this sale. It's a good sale for me. Trying to go to the flea market, you know, more often, and that's just another place for me to source. Dollars are really great cost of goods for me. Okay, it's vintage Banana Republic jacket, men, small, khaki safari, utility army, outdoor grunge is the title. It sold for $33, and it took about a month to sell. So $33, that's like a $25 profit margin. Really, you know, good profit margin for me. About a month, that's a fast sale. And I kind of consider, I don't know, well, I suppose anything that sells within 3 months or less is fast, but I don't know. Kind of like it if it's 2 months or less. Okay. So, yeah, vintage Banana Republic tends to do pretty well, especially kind of their safari travel vintage. And I think Banana Republic was based out of Mill Valley, or this area, the Bay Area. So it's kind of a local brand. All right, let's see. Ooh, should I get this one? I guess I'll do this one since it's on top. So this is a bundle sale, and I don't get bundle sales very often. I think probably because I have too much of of a variety of different things in my closet. And yeah, my closet, because this is Poshmark. And I have too much of a variety of different styles. I have men's and women's. So it's hard for a person to like find their size, 2 or 3 of their size. And my store is relatively small. It's about 380 items in my store and closet. So the first item is a Barber men's sweater in this really nice oatmeal color, kind of a cream oatmeal color. It has some flecks of gray in it. And let's see, I'm just going to fold that up. Also sold a FUBU velour hoodie jacket. So this one is really nice. I thought this would sell faster than it did. FUBU is kind of a hit or miss brand for me. I tend to pick up FUBU all the time. I don't know. I think, it's an interesting sort of vintage streetwear brand. But not everything sells quickly in FUBU. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just do this. This is going to go into a box. It's a large flat rate box. I hope it's going to fit. Okay, I'm going to smash it down a little bit. And then just there. Oh, I think I need to do this. I could have gone with a bigger box, but that's okay. It just fits. I'm going to put one more piece of paper on top. And I order shipping supplies on the USPS website, and it gets delivered to my doorstep, and it's all free. So, okay, so this is good. And, oh no. Oh. Okay. I thought that I packaged the label inside, but luckily I had them outside. Oh. Yeah. That's great. Okay. And let me give you the titles. So that was vintage FUBU hoodie jacket, men large, cream tan velour color block, streetwear Y2K is the title. Then also the other item was Barber sweater, men large, cream wool blend, chunky waffle knit, fisherman modern. So the two together I sold for $54. I received an offer for $54 and I went ahead and accepted it. Yeah. Let's see. I've had see them. So the Barber sweater I had just for about a month, and the FUBU I had for about 6 months. So I'm actually happy with moving both of these items. The Barber sweater, I don't know, haven't had really great luck with Barber, so I'm happy that that moved, especially since it is a thicker sort of wool blend sweater that's sold in spring. So that's good for me. And where is it going to? Oh, Tennessee. It's going to Tennessee. So, great. Okay. So here is a J. Crew little blazer. It's kind of that schoolboy blazer style. I'm going to give this a quick little lint roll here. I see some lint here. And I don't know, I think I watched some YouTuber mention that J. Crew blazers do well for them, and so I went ahead and tried it, and they do pretty well for me as well. So, you know, that's something that I'm probably going to keep picking up. I decided to kind of cool it on men's blazers. It's not something that I really enjoy photographing and listing, so unless it's a really amazing brand, I think I'm going to pass on it. But then I'll still pick up women's blazers, I think. It would be nice to pick up more women's blazers for the fall. I think that's a really good time for blazers. But happy that this blazer sold. I think I have maybe like 3 or 4 J. Crew blazers, and I think this is the last one that sold. So, and they were all like size 0. They were all really tiny. I don't know why that is, but, and I don't think they were from the same person because I got them all at different times. So this one I probably picked it up at the bins. The weight of it, it's probably about a pound, so $2 at the bins. Oh yeah, this one. And let me go ahead and J. Crew blazer, women 0, navy gold buttons, schoolboy, normcore, preppy, career office, and it sold for $21. It took a long time, actually. It took about I think it took 5 months to sell. So not a fast sale. $23 or $21 is not, hitting my profit margin. So perhaps that means that I need to pass on this blazer. I might. Unless maybe, I don't know. I have to think of it. I think if I find it again at the bins, I would, probably look up comps and see how the comps are looking, and then just decide whether or not I want to, pick them up. So, okay, 2 more. Here is a Tommy Bahama silk Hawaiian shirt. It has a really pretty floral pattern on it. Kind of unusual to see blue flowers, so it's green with blue flowers. I don't know, ever since I started reselling, I've always picked up Tommy Bahama, the Hawaiian shirts. And I used to even pick up the plain ones too. And they actually kind of sold, you know, pretty well for me. But now I only pick up the Hawaiian shirts that have some sort of pattern on them. And I haven't been picking up the solids anymore. But I don't know, I have a soft spot for Hawaiian shirts just because, you know, of my family and having such close ties to Hawaii, I think. And everybody in Hawaii, they all have Hawaiian shirts. There is even a point where there was a lot of women who would wear muumuus. And I think probably some women probably still wear muumuus in Hawaii. So, okay, let me give you the title. If I can find it. Here it is. Tommy Bahama shirt, men, large, green, 100% silk Hawaiian floral tropical aloha camp is the title. Sold for $22, and it took, oh, this one took a long time. I mean, not a long time, but it took 2 months. 2 months to sell, $22. I mean, not the best profit, but I just like to pick them up, you know. And actually, they have been selling for me, so I'm going to continue picking up the Hawaiian shirts that have some sort of print. The best one is where they have the embroidery on the back, but I haven't found one of those in a really long time. And those sell quite well. So, okay. Last Poshmark item to ship out is a Faraday shirt, and it's in a really nice blue color. I love light blue, kind of sky blue. And this is, I don't know, I think it's 100% cotton, or maybe it might have some linen in it. I will have to look up the title for this one. But before I do that, I'm going to just sort of start the fold. Okay. This is annoying. There it goes. Okay. Faraday is another brand that I will definitely pick up. It tends to sell pretty well for me. So it tends to sell not for a really high profit, but it tends to sell pretty fast. So, you know, that falls into my metrics pretty nicely. The fast sale. Oh, by the way, I ended up cutting my hair. I did the butterfly cut. And I think I mentioned in another video that I was, you know, wanting to like cut my hair, and I thought maybe I would film it, but I just became too impulsive. You know how you feel like, oh, I'm so sick of my hair? That's how I felt, and so I just went ahead and just cut it. So I didn't bother to bring out the camera and all that and set it up, so I just wanted to get it done with. But yeah, so I definitely like it a little bit shorter. It's I don't know, it's less in the way in some senses, so that is good for me. Okay, so let me give you the title, and I think that's it then. Faraday shirt, men, medium, blue, 100% linen. Oh, it's a linen shirt. Short sleeve, casual, comfort, summer is the title. It sold for $26, and it took, I forgot to put the SKU number in, but I think it took about a week to sell. So this was actually $26. So almost a 20%, or I'm sorry, it's almost a $20 profit, and it sold quickly. So yeah, that falls into my metrics. So that was a great sale for me. And that's it for this video. So anyways, thank you for joining me with this video. I really do hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please like and subscribe and leave me comments. Love to hear what you guys are picking up, what you're passing on. You know, it's so fun to hear from you guys. So appreciate you all. Take care until the next one. Bye-bye.